Alrighty then, everybody, and welcome back. We are finally done with 500 runs inside Razorfen Downs. About 2 weeks ago, we finished RFK as well, and I told you guys that I would head into the neighboring dungeon, which is Razorfen Downs, and now we are finally done. Two reasons I wanted to do this dungeon is after the patch we decided to try out every single dungeon again for 500 runs, and the second reason is because I wanted to grab myself a few of those saltstone surcoats. I've seen a few other videos and posts about people doing like 100 runs or 200 runs or maybe even 300 runs and getting a bunch of these saltstone surcoats. There hasn't been one on my auction house for the past 1 month or something like that, so I figured I should try and get some and probably sell them for a lot of gold. But I can tell you right now that in these 500 runs we just finished, we didn't get a single one. We got 0 saltstone surcoats. I mean, God, 500 runs, man, and we can't even get a single one. I mean, we did get a lot of other saltstone pieces, like the legs, shoulder pads, bracers, boots, and so on, but not a single saltstone surcoat at all. But even if we didn't get it, we did get a lot of blue items, a lot of different green items, and a bunch of patterns, a few epics as well. I'm gonna open up my bag right now. These are the items that didn't really fit into the guild bank. It's kind of full. It's like 2 of these saltstone shields, flamecloth stave, symbolic crest, a bunch of these imposing gloves, some random blue items as you can see, a lot of these different wrists, like 5 of these imposing bracers, 3 of these bone leak bracers, wind chaser cuffs, symbolic vambraces, some of these capes, blood woven cloaks, bone link capes. There was actually a lot more capes that dropped than this, but I decided to send it over to one of my other characters that I sell stuff on, because I wasn't planning on keeping the capes, but this is some of them anyway. But yeah, let's actually have a look at everything else that we got. We organized it the same way we did with RFK. First off, we got all the different chests. As you can see, we have 4 of these steadfast breastplates, 3 of these marauders tunics, a bunch of these nocturnal tunics, tricksters vests, ravagers armors, 3 of these silk sand wraps, 2 of these symbolic breastplates, ember silk robes, 2 of them. Some of them down here is like ember silk tunic, silk sand tunic, tyrant's chest piece. But yeah, let's move on to the second tab. Here comes all the leg plates and all of the shoulder pads. We have 3 of these Wolf Rider shoulder pads, 3 of these Tyrant's epaulets, imposing shoulders, Ravager mantles. There's just so many greens, man. 3 of these Nocturnal shoulder pads, 2 of these Warbringer spaulders. Pretty sure that the Saltstone is here somewhere as well. A Steadfast, 3 of them. Saltstone. Where are you? There it is. We only got 1 Saltstone shoulder pads in 500 runs. Only a single one. And then we have Warden Woolies, a bunch of them. Symbolic leg plates, a bunch of them as well. Wolf Rider leggings, a bunch of them. But yeah, let's move on to tab 3. Here we go with all the belts. We actually managed to get 2 jade belts. I didn't know that it actually dropped inside Razorfen Downs, but we got 2 of them. Then we have a bunch of these brutish belts, Wolf Riders belts, Tyrant belts, a bunch of these Scorpashi sashes, 2 Silk Sand circlets, Ember Silk coronet, I suppose. One of these Bone Link belts, Ancient belt. There's just so many belts, man. 2 symbolic belts. Well, yeah, let's move on to the 4th tab. Ooh, here we go with all the heads and all of the gloves. 3 of these imposing gloves. Well, we have some more of them on us, like right here. A bunch of these Wolf Rider gloves. 3 of these Ancient gauntlets. Bunch of Bone Link gauntlets. Juister's gauntlets, Bloodwoven, Tyrant, Chief Brigadier, Dark Mist hats, Ancient crowns. You can see, man, there's a bazillion items, a bazillion of them. Steadfast coronet, 4 of them. Ravager hand wraps, 2 of them. Just so many items. And then we come to the tab with all of the boots. There's so many boots here as well, man. This is gonna take us forever to actually sell. A bunch of these Wolf Rider boots, Nocturnal shoes, a bunch of these Symbolic greaves. Region market value average is 7,500 gold. Lunar slippers, Ancient greaves, Tyrant's greaves, Bone Link sabatons, Warbringers sabatons, 3 of these Sentinel boots, imposing boots, and then finally, when we get to the final tab, it's going to contain all of the epics, blues, patterns, and stuff like that. But here you go. This is everything from 500 runs regarding all the patterns, epics, and blues. We got 5 of these Boneslashers, a bunch of these Quillshooters, 4 of these Ebony Boneclubs. Unfortunately, we only got 1 Manslayer in 500 runs. A bunch of these Quillward Harnesses, Briar Tredders, Thoughtcast Boots, 5 of them. 4 of these Stormgale Fists. Also, we managed to get 1 Freezing Shard and 2 Corpseshrouds. 1 of these Robes of Insight. 2 of these Gloves of Holy Might. Some Shadow Silk, Broken Blades of Heroes, Archaic Defender. And then when it comes to the patterns, we got 2 of these comfortable leather hats. Both of them dropped in the chests. Then we got 2 of these Guardian belts, also came from the chests. And then we got these golden scale shoulders that also came from the chest. It was actually the last pling on run 330, I think. After that, we just kept on getting duplicates after duplicates. But yeah, this is everything we made in 500 runs farming Razorfen Downs. I don't actually think I'm ever gonna go back there. I just went there basically, well, one of the reasons to get the Saltstone Surcoats. I just think I'm gonna go do Saltstone Cave Farm or something like that. But yeah. Think that's all I had to show you. I think I'm gonna head over to Sunken Temple right now. I've done about 70 runs in there, so we need to finish off the remaining 430 runs. But yeah, think that's all I had to say. And yeah, thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you again next time. Have fun.